streak is now 3 out of 3. So, of course, you have that momentum, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you are. What matters is our plan, the Congolese plan, God's plan. La justice de Dieu. I know you speak French. La justice de Dieu, il y en a. Nihao champions, welcome back to the 8 perspectives. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the quarterfinals of this AFCON 2025 Morocco, and more specifically about the biggest clash of these quarterfinals, the biggest game, the more hyped game, the game with the most promises, the game with the most energy, with the most heat. You can feel it in the air from wherever you are. If you just go into your FYP, I'm sure you're gonna find it. And I'm talking about Algeria versus the Democratic Republic of Congo. Guys, we are talking here about the two big African giants. We are talking about two big African football countries, because both countries have history in this tournament. I believe both of them have 2 stars, meaning 2 AFCONs, and both of them have big names, big players, big histories. 2 countries with a lot of pride. I mean, 2 countries with a lot of quality players, 2 countries with a very strong culture, and they are said to be the 2 countries with the most crazy people on the continent. So just imagine how crazy this game is gonna be, how intense, how heated this game is gonna be, and whatever the results will be. And as a Congolese, of course, I hope that my team will win. I believe my team will win. I believe my team will go all the way to the final and grab this AFCON. And that starts by winning this game. That is not gonna be an easy game. I know both teams have respect to each other, because I don't believe, even though I've been seeing Algerian people saying that they believe this game is gonna be easy, like they are not afraid, they are so confident, and yeah, it's cool. It's cool. You can be confident. It's all right, right? But I'll just gonna be saying things not in an emotional way. I'll just talk about things the way I see them, right? So, guys, let's put the context, right? Algerians have been in a quite simple group. They had 9 points out of 9, which is wonderful, which is a good thing for the confidence, for the chemistry creation, because now they are more confident. They've been playing together for these few games, and now they know each other well. Like everything is oiled, everything is rolling. Like it's cool, right? On the side of DRC, we had 7 points out of 9, but I have to mention it because at the end of the day, it's a football fact. The teams that the Algerian team played are not to be compared with the teams that the Democratic Republic of Congo played. So we had 9 points, no loss, 2 wins, 1 draw, with one of the biggest contenders to this AFCON 2025. So I believe we should take that into consideration, right? I'm talking about the Senegalese team, which I believe is, if not the favorite, because if I can say I'm afraid of any team in this AFCON, I will start with Senegal, because really, really, I said it in one of my video. It's a team that I respect. I believe they have that balance between youth, experience, and also the balance between quality and physical, technical quality and physical qualities. So those all of things are very important in football. So let me get back to what I was saying. So guys, this game. If we put it in the context, if we talk about how the two teams come to this game, which spirit they have, which energy they bring, right? I believe the Algerian team is confident, and You have the right to be because you have good players. You have good players. It's a good team. We can't deny that. It's fact. It's fact. They have a good team. They have good players, and yeah, they can win us. They can beat us. It's possible, right? We have to be we have to be honest. And although we are roasting each other because it's love, it's brotherhood. That's how it should be. That's Africa, right? We don't want it to be boring. That's how it's supposed to be, right? But we also have to sometimes put our heads down and say things the way they are. And the way I say things is both things can go both ways. Two African countries, two African giants, two African good teams, quality players, experienced players, young players, balanced teams, like in all the aspects of this game. I believe those teams have what it takes to go all the way to the finals, because I believe if we win, I'm seeing us going to the final and win it. If Algeria win, I see them going to the final and win this. But as a Congolese, I'm here to tell you that you guys are going to take the fimble. You're gonna get the fimble. Because to be honest, I'm not afraid of you. I'm not. Okay, you have good players. I can deny that. You really do. You do have big players. You do have a good team. You do have built a momentum. You have that victory momentum. You've been winning. Like your win streak is now 3 out of 3. So of course you have that momentum, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you are. What matters is our plan, the Congolese plan, God's plan. La justice de Dieu. I know you speak French. La justice de Dieu, il y en a. Guys, this game is just gonna be crazy. But we have to understand that the things can go both ways. I'm aware of that. Everyone, I think everyone, when you are not on cameras, when we are not like being crazy and stuff, when we are not roasting each other, when you put your head down and think it through, I think you can say that this game, it's gonna be a good game either way, and anyone can win because all the teams have what it takes, good quality, and yeah, so it's gonna be on the little details, those details I was mentioning in my other videos earlier. So guys, so from the Congolese side, I'm gonna go ahead and give our coach some tips. I don't know if he will watch the video, probably not, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do so. So guys, what I want from what I've seen, and I watched some videos on the internet of people saying that DRC team can't make 5 passes. Like we had a possession of 40 against Benin. But what they need to understand is football. I was talking to my one of my friend recently, and we were talking about like the teams and how we see them. I told him, I believe I believe DRC is one of the country, if not the country, with the best game management so far. And here is why. There is no team in Africa right now that can show you different things according to the game, according to the opponents. Because if you watch the game against Cameroon, the Congolese game against Cameroon, and then after you watch the game of the Congolese team against Senegal, you watch the game against the Congolese team against Nigeria, and then you watch the Congolese games in this AFCON, and you see how different we played, how differently we performed. You might think maybe sometimes they are motivated and sometimes they are not, but I just been thinking it. Like I was thinking, isn't this like a France of Africa? the France team, like Didier Deschamps and stuff, because we do not in some games we don't want the ball. We leave the ball to the opponents, and we defend with discipline, with a clear structure, and we respect it from the beginning to the end of the game. And it usually works out for us because don't forget, the Senegalese team, we drew, but we could have won. If that injury didn't happen at that moment of the game, the girl from Senegal, it was just on a very little detail. Our player just got injured in the action when they were attacking us. So the ball went through, and what happened. So I believe we could have won that game 1-0, and no one could have been shocked. And it's game management, guys. It's not random. It's not just a random thing. It's game management. If you watch the game against Nigeria, we decided that we will not leave them the ball because they have a good number 9. So if we leave their midfielders, if we leave the ball to their midfielders, they will feed him with balls, and we know Osimhen is a good striker and he would be dangerous. So we said no to that. In the game against Benin, I believe that was a mistake. In that game, I believe we should have kept the ball because they don't have a good striker, they don't have good midfielders, they don't have anything good. Like we're better than them on all the position, midfielders, defenders, strikers. We should have been controlling that game, and I said it in my video. I didn't like that game. Going to the game against Botswana, if you watch that game, then you know what I'm talking about. We came and we played the game the way we wanted. And we wanted to score many goals. We wanted to score more goals to be able to pass first in our group, which didn't happen because Senegal also won 3-0. Right? But anyway, guys, so that's to tell you that the Congolese team, in terms of game management, they analyze their opponents, and on that, like we act on that. We play, like the way we play usually depends on the opponent in front of us. And just like I was saying, it's like France. If you know France, Kylian Mbappe and stuff, in the Euro, and I believe also the last World Cup, people have been saying that they don't play like good looking football. They play a very direct football, a very ugly football. Like the thing is, sometimes in football, what matters is the results. And when you have enough quality to concede, like not to concede, but to leave to let the opponent play the ball and wait for the right moment to counter, because you have the right players to defend and the right player to go fast in a counter, then you can play that way. And I believe this Congolese squad has that quality. We can play that way. So saying that, judging our games or our level, our quality on the position, the game position, that would be very stupid, because it doesn't matter. What matters is how we can construct our attacks, and that we are good. On that we are really good. We are fast. We are fast builders. We just go very fast from our half to the other half. It may take us one, two, three passes, and we are there. So, with that being said, and it's not the only play we have, we can also go on a slow build up. A game reference, the game against Nigeria. If you watch that game, you know what I'm talking about. Right? So it means our coach needs to I believe that's what they are doing. They just need to go analyze that team and implement a system that will put us in the best conditions to score, to go, to be ahead. And I believe that's what we've been doing. And I think that's what works in this African continent football. Because yesterday Mali won against Tunisia. It's against the odds. Let's be honest. It was against the odds. But what Mali did is do what is working for them, which was the way they're calling it, the haram ball. The haram ball. Like they were harsh. They were harsh. They were playing the haram ball, right? And that's what's working for them. And they are moving to the semifinals with that as their football play, their game plan, right? And for us, we don't have only one game plan. We can adjust depending on the opponents. And if you are Algerian, if you are the Algerian coach and you are smart enough, you should think about it. Don't come thinking that we don't have the quality to build. We can build up. Don't come here thinking that we don't have the quality to counter. We can counter. Don't come here thinking that you have it all. We also do. So they have to be careful because the Leopards came all the way from Kinshasa to Casablanca to go all the way. All right. See you guys. I'm done here.